Hello everybody, the Lord Root here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play OpenTTD. So it's actually been quite a while since I played this. I guess quite a while is maybe an exaggeration. It's only been about a week or so. But I thought I would just take a quick look at what we're doing here. We have plenty of things which we can do. I guess to see how we're doing on throughput. One of the things we were working on last time was this guy right here. That's, of course, assuming that we get rid of all the traffic jams here as well. We are beginning to have quite a huge network going on, one that may not be as good for us as we were imagining it to be, in the sense that we have congestion issues that we've somewhat taken care of here. One thing for sure that we can take care of is, this guy here. And I'm just going to take it out of build mode real quick. And let's actually get rid of this. I'm going to go back to this pathing tool here. And I'm going to put down a junction. Must remove signals. Well, that is a little bit disappointing. We'll do something kind of... Oh, we can't do that. The land is sloped in the wrong direction. Yeah. Let's just put a signal here. Let's give these guys a way to get out. Now we had these guys here that are utterly lost. And I will just have to find that wood train here. I believe they are trapped way over here, if I'm not mistaken. And there's actually a reason for this. It turns out that the reason that we have got so much in the way of difficulty here is the fact that there is no way around this guy, and its only option is to go into circles. Well, that little tweak, or the failure to put that tweak in, rather, has cost us quite dearly, it would seem. But enough of that. Let's get back to a better deal here. Let's put in this guy here. And same here as well. Let's just drag it all the way over here. And let's put in our signals so that these guys don't crash into each other. I'm going to put a signal here and here. And it may be a good idea to maybe put a depot here as well. Maybe out here alongside the tracks, so that these guys can service themselves. And there we go. It would be good for us to lower the land here yet again. This is getting quite expensive, I know. But we have money to burn. And so why not? We'll just merge up into here. I believe what we'll do next is we'll just put in this guy here, and we will maybe merge in like this. And our station is almost complete in this way. We just now have to go through and add in a turnaround point. Keeping in mind not to do too much to irritate the locals. We'll do a cantilever steel bridge here. So this way these guys can turn around as necessary. And we can connect in other parts of our railroad. Assuming I can get this thing pointed the right way. We'll make this loop around for now since it's terminal. But the main idea will be to get these guys connected here. Speaking of things which are terminal, let's create a drop-off station as well. One which will allow us to come down here and pick up passengers as needed. So, yeah. We know how to make those. At least we have some idea. We'll do a rail bridge over here like this. Though actually, the best thing for us to do may be more along the lines of maybe something like this instead. Which means we need to lower the land just a little bit. We got another town over here, but there's a problem in that we probably really irritated them by doing deforestation. Let's just see if we can at least put in some depots here. Oh, cool. It's a truck station there. There is a junction here. We'll just connect that to siding field. And do like that. And there we go. When we connect these guys in, we can improve our quality dramatically. Except, this is not going to work, is it? I'm just going to level this guy out here so we have a little bit more room for expansion. And there is another forest here. Quick question that we may find interesting. We still got our other forest going. I think that that's going to be okay. So let's, right now, just create our junctions here. And let's get rid of that. That was a mistake. Once we hook this up into our main rail network, as we shall soon be able to do here, then everything will be alright. We just need to do some leveling here. So that we can Get these guys set up properly. And we need to take this guy away. Maybe a road bridge wouldn't be a bad idea here either. We're still making a fair amount of profit as it is. And so that will be something we'll want to keep an eye on, is our profit. If we can make this happen in a reasonable way, at least, then that'll be quite nice for us. Land is probably sloped in the wrong direction here. And there we go. We're now hooked in to this guy here. We probably want to go through and do signaling now. And this will be good for us because now we can go through and get everything set up the way we want it to. We'll just have to keep in mind here that when we do this, there will be consequences to our actions here. And actually, I think I'm going to expand this out just a little bit, maybe. Well, this is actually fine. This is about where we want to go. And that will leave us like this, to where we can now turn around if necessary. Now we should have plenty of goods here if we create... I'm going to create a goods car right now. Get this up to 4.0 here. We will go here and full load. And then maybe go this other way and unload as well. So let's get this guy going. We should be producing a ton of goods by now. We'll get the opportunity to see how the signals are working for us. Oh no, don't do that. And of course, we should be okay in terms of our signaling. Now, are we trapped again down here? Let's watch this guy. I think it's just that we're not very profitable. And there we go. We can take these guys out and we can get a passenger train going between here if we'd like. It would be really interesting to see. It says what it accepts, but it does not say what it denies. Or what it provides, rather. I mean, of course it doesn't say what it denies. And how did this guy get way out here? Interesting question, to say the least. It looks like our railway has not been fixed. Let's watch this guy get back on the tracks. It should bring us down over there. Okay, road vehicle 23. Let's go to our manage list. Replace vehicles. I think we have auto replace on. Let's just start replacing some of these vehicles. There we go. Do we have passengers waiting here at all? We have no passengers. I mean, we do have a fair amount of passengers actually, but you know, there's some things maybe we can do here. Let me see what we have in our ships presently. This guy is an oil tanker, I think. Let's get a ship carrying cargo, specifically mail. Between these guys here, we're going to refit it for mail. We'll go here and we will go here to this other shipyard, and this should settle us for mail. And of course the ice cream man is rolling by if you can't hear that. Cool, so we are getting goods out. Let's get a Duntown going here. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to throw down these bus stops here. One here, probably one here, and one here. I have no idea how these trains keep on ending up here. Except that I believe our signals are in the wrong direction, maybe. It might behoove us to find out. Yes, I'm well aware that this train is lost. Oh, you know what? I think we need a signal here. And it might not hurt to put signals here as well. That way we don't have to worry about congestion issues. I believe what has happened here is that it is decided that we're too busy, maybe? That seems reasonable to me. Anyway, that is that for the most part. We will build this guy down here. Let's get some of this network going here. But let's get the pathing tool out for this. And let's go back to this other town over here because I want to build a couple of things. The first being a railroad station. Probably just going to be for passengers and such. But it wouldn't hurt to do this, I don't think. We have a terminus station here. We'll attach this guy to downtown, or Dutton, rather. Yes, yes, we all know you're lost. Now, we've got plenty of goods here at least. And these guys have, of course, grown as well. You know, I think it may be time for us to. Was this guy. Can this guy get out? It's a very good question. Oh, I see, this guy's going around in circles like he's supposed to be. Takes a while after these guys have been trapped to get them out. I'm just going to put down a road depot here at Springfield East. And let's get some vehicles down. Let's get this herd forward or whatever. We'll go between all of the places in town. We'll timetable this guy by autofilling it and then clone everybody. And it may not be such a bad idea for us to populate this road just a little bit. Or why are we going all the way over here? That's a good question, one which, as much as I want to, I do not have an answer for. And there we go. Let's get a bridge going between these two guys here. And let's get this guy up to speed. It looks like it may be necessary for us to put another turn in. So that these guys don't have to go all the way around to get to where they're going to. Train 3 is somehow congested again. Well, what else we got going on here? We have a coal mine that we can take advantage of. Though I really don't feel like it. We are missing signals on this track, which is not so good. And of course we do want to have this guy here set up properly. There is unfortunately a traffic jam here. There's no way for these guys to go. That means a couple of things. I don't see why we can't go straight here. Or really why we're trying to enter in like this. Or why these guys are getting so turned around. No, go the opposite way. You can't go that way. Signals would be a great thing for me to have here right now. And this other guy here. There we go. That at least fixes that issue. For now. And I think the trouble here is that there's no place for us to turn around. Which means we constructed our cloverleaf incorrectly. So there we go, we were a little bit better off. And congestion is becoming a bit of a minor problem here. Now here you can see we have an option to fund a new industry, and I'm going to do that actually. I'm going to put a bank here. There we go. We are now capable of doing a bunch of things here that maybe we would want to do. I'm going to take out this turnaround here too because it's getting in the way of things. It's 1940 or 1992 until we get our next airport. So we've got a few things we might want to worry about here. For instance, we've got Kedborough here where maybe we would want a commuter airport here, but we need some space in the catchment area for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a depot here. I'm going to build a commuter airport as well. We'll make that part of the transfer here. And we don't want anything huge here, for sure. Because these guys can crash. But I'm going to retrofit this for one of these for valuables here. And I'm going to go from here to maybe, we got a lot of traffic there. Up here seems to be a good deal, and we're going to full load in both instances. This place should ship valuables, and so that will be okay for us. Let's get this guy on the road. I'm not sure really what constitutes big in this case. We'll try this as well. I'm thinking this should be okay though. Even considering that we have what we have in the way of issues here. And I'm going to fund another industry while we're at it. We're going to, we'll create a refinery. For 13 million. So. Okay, give me some room here. Too close to another industry. Okay, what about over? we'll do this instead. Okay, we are near the edges of the map. I don't understand. Do we have an oil refinery that's connected to this? I don't know, but we do have this bottleneck here, which needs to be addressed. Because I did not address it in the way that it needed to be. So let's see what we can do here. First of all, we need this guy like this, and this guy like that. And we also need to get rid of the track here. This guy is going to reverse, as is this guy. Oh, this is no good. Let's order one of these guys back to the depot. Maybe that'll work. Okay. Is it possible for us to resolve this deadlock in any way that makes any kind of sense? Without causing a crash? What if I put a depot back here? Let's command this guy to go to the depot. There we go. No, that's not what I want to do either. We want to do this the other way. And now that particular bottleneck has been resolved. Let's... Oh, that's okay, I suppose. Except, no, it really isn't. Okay, let's do the following. Oh, we've already got it set up. Or no, we don't. This guy's got to be like this, and this guy has got to be like this. So that's part of the deal, is that we have to resolve these bottlenecks in ways that make sense. Road vehicle is getting very old. Why are we not automatically replacing these vehicles? Or at least we got that taken care of. Now this could be very interesting for us right here. I'm going to go ahead and turn it into a superstation of some kind. Because it's actually quite nice. We just gotta level out the land here. I'm gonna try a different layout here because I think we could benefit from it. I don't know how easy it'll be for us to accommodate what we're trying to do here. But we'll give it a shot. And we will simply get this guy here. To we'll get this guy here to do its thing. So can we, the question is going to be, can we get this guy routed so that what we're doing makes some amount of sense? And I believe the answer to that is probably going to be that it's possible. May not be easy, of course. And you know what, while we're at it, this guy here will probably use some attention. Let me see what the time's like. I am probably going to end it here for now. Let's just take a look at our finances real quick, because I'm kind of interested to see what our profit is like. Our aircraft by far are making us the most money. Trains are doing okay as well, and that's helping us. But I will have to play around and see what the most likely candidate is for our next step. So until then, this has been Thy Lord Root, and I will see you later.